In the quaint little town of Davie, there lived a tiny Chihuahua named Paco. Paco was no ordinary pup. He was a dreamer with a heart as big as the moon. Every night, nestled in his little bed, Paco would dream of adventures and heroics as a police dog, keeping the town safe. One sunny afternoon, as Paco trotted along the main street of Davie, he watched with wide-eyed admiration as the local police dogs paraded by, their handlers proudly walking beside them. They looked so brave and strong. Paco's tiny tail wagged furiously. More than anything, he wanted to be just like them. Unfortunately, not everyone in town took Paco's dream seriously. "You're too small, Paco," chuckled Mr. Benson, the Great Dane. "Police dogs are big and strong. Maybe you could guard these treats instead?" He offered a tray of delicious smells, but Paco wasn't deterred. Determined to prove himself, Paco started his own little patrols around the neighborhood. He took care to watch over Mrs. Garcia's garden, kept an eye on the schoolyard, and always alerted the townsfolk if something unusual happened. But it was hard. His tiny legs got tired quickly, and sometimes the bigger dogs would laugh at his miniature uniform and little cap. Then one evening, as Paco was doing his rounds, he noticed something strange at the local park. There was a small whisper of smoke rising from under the picnic benches. Sniffing around, he found a small fire that had just started, likely forgotten by someone who was too rushed to douse their barbecue properly. Barking loudly, Paco ran back to town and straight to the fire station. He caught the attention of firefighter Jim, who followed the little Chihuahua back to the park. Thanks to Paco's quick thinking, the fire crew extinguished the flames before they could spread. The next day, the story of Paco's bravery was the talk of the town. "That little dog saved the park," exclaimed Mrs. Garcia. At a small ceremony, the chief of police awarded Paco a Medal of Honor. "Every member of our community, no matter how small, has a role to play in keeping us safe," he declared, placing the medal around Paco's neck. The bigger police dogs, who had once doubted him, now barked in applause. From that day on, Paco was more than just a dreamer. He was a hero. He proved that bravery isn't about size. It's about the courage to act. And the biggest heroes can sometimes come in the smallest packages. And while he might not have become a police dog, he became something perhaps even more important, a symbol of vigilance and courage for all of Davie. Every dog, every person has a role to play, and every effort counts towards the safety of our community. Paco, the tiniest of them all, had shown them that.